Hi there, folks. Today we're going to be looking at Unit 6.2, investigating perpendicular sides. And what does perpendicular mean? Well, perpendicular lines are lines that intersect at a perfect right angle. Those are angles that are 90 degrees, and those are our square angles. It means different things if we're looking at three-dimensional solids, but because we're looking at just our two-dimensional shapes, we're going to stick with lines that look like those square angles. So for our Explore today, we're going to be using a geoboard, and we'll work on this in our small groups. And you can see that we're going to work with some different criteria here. We're going to make some different shapes with our geoboards that would suit these different activities here. So our first one is a shape that has a corner smaller than the corners in a square. You can see right here, that's the corner that I made in my shape. I have a quadrilateral here, and that corner is definitely smaller than a square corner. That is an acute angle. And when you make yours, I just want you to paste yours right here in the assignment and then turn that in Google Classroom. Our next criteria was a corner larger than the corners in a square. And you can see I kept the same shape. I cheated a little bit. I have the same quadrilateral because right up there in that corner, that is larger than the corners in a square. And that is an obtuse angle. We've covered all of that. I think you see where this is going. And our last one is to make a shape that has one corner that matches the corners in a square. Now, do you see on the screen which of these corners is that 90-degree corner? There it is right there. And that is our right angle. And that right angle is going to be what makes our perpendicular sides that we're looking at. So here's a picture from my house. You can see I've got a frame on that picture. And when we look at these rectangular shapes, they have a vertical side that goes up and down, and a horizontal side along the top and the bottom that goes side to side. You can always tell which one's the horizontal because it has the word horizon in there. And we know that the horizon, if we look out on the horizon, it doesn't go up and down, right? And so when we meet those two, vertical and horizontal, we have that square corner. And it's at that square corner that those line segments form that perpendicular side. So here I made a house shape on a geoboard. And this is a pentagon. It has 5 sides. And to be exact, we can call this pentagon ABCDE. And pentagon ABCDE has 2 pairs of perpendicular sides. And we label it because of its line segments. So when we look at those perpendicular sides, here's the first one. You can see that BC, this line segment here, this is perpendicular to CD, right? They meet at that 90-degree angle. Now, similar to that, CD is also perpendicular to DE. They also meet at that right angle. And you'll notice right here when we write our work down, and you'll need to know this when you record your work, that upside down T symbol, that's what we use to represent perpendicular shapes, right? So thank you so much. I hope we can all join in on the lesson online and have fun.